two, one. Spiritual brothers and sisters, just sitting here listening to Child Gambino with my boy here. And, you know, the reason why I made this title, I'm glad to be a black man, is because I am. I'm very proud to be a black man. After you find your identity in who you are, in places, in people, and everything that you do, you're proud to be whoever you are. But see, being proud also comes with a price that is, I would like to say, I have to pay over and over and over again as a male, because before I ever become an adult, I'm always a black adult. You know, the whole thing about it is what I'm trying to teach my children and my grandchildren. And the thing that I'm trying to teach young other black men is that, you know, if you didn't come from Africa, I'm not calling myself an African American. I'm calling myself a black man because that's what I am. You know, every day I go to work, put my shoes, my pants on like everybody else, you know, but why is it that when I go to work, my paycheck is a little bit different from someone who tells me what to do? Why is it that when I go to work, I got always someone overseeing me? You see, one thing about our history is not keep telling someone what we went through, but let's tell someone about a new journey. The journey that you can always begin every day anew. All I ever hear is that depression, your life is bad, bad relationships, bad baby mama drama, bad kids, bad job. But, you know, as I became 47, the one thing I have clearly understood is that in Indonesia, over 1,000 people lost their lives in one day. 1,000 people lost their lives in one day. Indonesia. Then we celebrated, or basically we remembered people who passed on yesterday for Las Vegas. Remember something, when I watched that whole thing on TV, they did not talk about the shooter once. They didn't mention his name. They didn't say a word. I'm telling you, there's something fishy about that. People, brothers, sisters, we came from the same being, whether you want to believe it or not. There are some of us who came from God, and there are some of us who came from you know where. But look, whether you want to deny it or not, I'm not even denying it. I know there's a higher being. I know there's something greater than all of us, which is our Father. Whether we believe in Jesus, that's up to you. I'm not going to press the issue. But what I'm going to say is I am glad to be a black man. Why? Because with this black skin comes with the identity that only I can carry that burden. Therefore, I can pass my burden down to my children, which I can show them how to walk proudly for being a black person. Yeah, I'm not saying that whites ain't proud to be who they are. I give them kudos. You did a wonderful job in the world today. Some of y'all got passed down stuff from generation to generation, money, power, whatever. Oh, kudos to you. But when you struggle and you have to fight for everything, whether you black, white, Spanish, Indian, Arabian, whatever it may be, when you had to fight hard for everything you got, it makes you proud to be who you are. Let me tell you something before I wrap up. The one thing I want to understand as I get older each day, the only thing I can change is me. And who am I changing for? My children. Why? Because the legacy that I'm going to lead or show them without speaking, but teach them is that to become powerful, you got to lead by example. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. Ask questions to someone who might know a little bit more than you. Because if you might not take his examples, but sometimes he might have or she might have some great ideas. I love you all. Thank you for this Tuesday. Peace, love, and happiness. May all those who passed on in the last few days rest in peace. Peace, love, peace, and happiness. We're out.